Do you want to know how to make delicious cookies and delicious fries so you can be the best at cook-up? Well, I'm about to show you how. You should stay tuned in the video so you know how to make these delicious cookies and also delicious fries. The french fries are going to be the first thing we're making. We're going to need like 5 potatoes, preferably these Goldie Con ones. Salt, maybe even dash for a little bit of flavor. I have olive oil. You can use olive oil or peanut oil. I am sorry for all the background noise. As I was saying, you can also use peanut oil, sesame. You can also use peanut oil, avocado oil, but right now all I have is olive oil. Now back to the cooking. We're using our 5 potatoes, as I said before, and you need a nice sharp knife, but be careful because you don't want to get injured. So obviously you use EC fries and long, thin, square shapes. I'll enter a picture just in case you don't know what a picture of a fry looks like. And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and cook these into nice long shapes. My microphone was not turned on, so I'm just doing a voiceover. Right now, I had put the fries into the pot and I'm boiling them or deep frying them in the olive oil. And before I put them in the olive oil, I sprinkled salt and dash on them so that they could have flavor. And then while they were boiling, I added more salt. And then once I was done, I used like a deep frying spoon or a special drainer spoon with holes on the bottom to take the fries out, and you like just wait a bit a second to make sure that all the oil's out, and then you put it on a paper towel, and the paper towel is just gonna help all the oil soak out so they're not like really like oily and soggy. Alright, we're now going to do the second thing, and this is a day later on Easter while I'm doing this, so I even have special cookie cutters for the cookies. I have a bunny and a flower. I'm just going to teach you how to make simple biscuits that you can easily just make and pop in the oven. Great for Easter, great snack food. And the first thing you have to do is preheat your oven. I'm going to preheat the oven to 300 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to show you all the ingredients you're going to need. You're going to need about 1 cup and 1/4 of flour. You're going to need about like 3/4 of a cup of butter, 1/4 of a cup of sugar, and just a little bit vanilla. See, the recipe is so easy. It only takes 4 ingredients to have delicious biscuits. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to add the flour into this nice sized mixing bowl. Flour. I actually realized that I only took about like half a cup of butter. So yeah, you only need about half a cup of butter, which is this size. So we're going to add the half cup of butter. Pop, it goes into the dish. So you're then going to mix up the flour and the butter until it has a crumbly consistency. So everything's like mixed together, but it's like crumbly, like little bits of dough. So as you can see, we're now starting to have a more crumbly effect on it. That's like together, but really crumbly. So we're gonna then add the sugar and the vanilla. So now we're gonna add in a 1/4 cup of sugar. Start mixing it up together a bit. And then we're then gonna add our pure vanilla extract. So then you're gonna keep mixing the cookies, because now we're gonna try and make it into a dough. First, I'm gonna use a spoon to sort of mix everything together, and then I'm gonna try and go in with my hand so that I can really push it and form it into a dough. So when it's like pretty much a ball and everything's stuck together like this, you're gonna wrap it in styrofoam wrap and refrigerate it for about half an hour to an hour, depending on how long it's gonna take it to like harden and come together. So that way you can roll it out later and make cool shapes. So now I have the dough packed really nicely, wrapped really well. So then we're gonna put it in the refrigerator. So while the dough is waiting in the refrigerator, you should already maybe preheat the oven, or you can wait till now and preheat your oven. Now you can clean up the mess you made and start making a tray for your cookies to go on. I usually prefer to use wax paper, but you can also use aluminum foil to put on your tray. And maybe sometimes you like to put a little butter, but I usually prefer not to. And you can also make icing for your cookies. An easy recipe to make icing is usually icing sugar with a little bit of water and milk. You mix it together, add a different food coloring for your icing, boom, you got icing for your cookies. And you can also use these cookies, you put jam in between them, smash them together, and you have jammy daughters, which are delicious. So those are just a few ideas of things you can do with these cookies to spaz them up. So I'm just gonna tell you some nice things you can do while you wait for these cookies to bake. Number one, you can watch funny YouTube videos.
You want to go see a movie?
Sure. Should I get wasted first?
Why would you get wasted first?
I don't like remembering the movie, so when it comes out on DVD, I can watch it again. It's a whole new movie.
Number two, you could read a book. Number three, you can play a game. It can be a video game, or you could actually try and be social and play games with other people in your area.
I beat you for shizu my nizzle.
So it is now an hour later, so we're gonna pull the cookie dough out of the refrigerator and roll it out and start like doing the shapes and stuff. I'm just sprinkling a little bit of flour onto the countertop so that the dough doesn't stick on the countertop. We get our dough. We have to knead this like a bit, probably like knead it. And then make sure to add a flour on the rolling pin. Use 2. I use the cookie cutters to make different shapes. I just made a rabbit and the flour, and then I'm just gonna put them on the tray. So this only makes like half a dozen to like 8 cookies, to be honest with you. It's like not a lot, just a couple for me to munch on. But you should, if you just want to make like more, just like multiply the recipe by 2 or 3 or how many more you think you want. But I think this makes around like 6 to 8 like cookies. So now we're gonna put the cookies into the oven, which is, like I said before, it should be preheated at 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're just gonna get these here. So the cookies are now done, so I'm gonna just pull them out of the oven. I've already switched it off. Boom. Look at these. Oh, look at these. Don't they look delicious? So I am officially done. I just showed you how to make delicious cookies and delicious fries so that you can be the best snack hookup possible. So as I said before, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you press the notifications button so you know when I'm getting new videos out, and comment down below if you want more cooking videos.